what is crucially important, by the way, is to lift the ban on the use of Western weaponry in the territory of the aggressor state, in the territory of Russia.
You're talking about the Storm Shadow missiles?
Yes, we're talking about long-range missiles. We are talking about ATACMS, HIMARS. We need Patriot systems to defend our systems, our cities from Russian aggression.
Now, just before we came on air this evening, I did speak to the Ukrainian MP Oleksandr Merezhko, chairman of his parliament's Foreign Policy Committee. This as Ukraine came under renewed attack as Russia launched 2 missiles at the central Ukrainian city of Poltava, as I was just describing. And I started by asking Mr. Merezhko for the latest updates from rescue services on the ground in the city.
The latest situation is really tragic because, as far as we know, at least 51 persons were killed as a result of Russian attack, and 2 Russian ballistic missiles hit Institute of Communication and the hospital. So we have, at present time, we know that more than 50 people were killed and around 200 people were injured. At the same time, rescue operation continues, and there might be like a dozen of people under the rubble.
So there's still maybe some lives to be saved, but maybe more lives to be lost.
Yeah, unfortunately, we might expect that the death toll might rise, unfortunately, and at the same time, we are hopeful that we can save people from under the rubble.
And these attacks now, they're a daily occurrence, aren't they, for the people of Ukraine?
Yeah, this is a nightmare reality we're living in because, you know, we people in Ukraine, when we go to bed, we are not sure that we will wake up in the morning. We are awoken by the sounds of explosions, by the air raid sirens. So this is our everyday reality. And such casualties among civilian population, they happen on almost daily basis. I can give an example, Kharkiv. You know, for Kharkiv, it's a daily occurrence. And, you know, the war Russia is waging against Ukraine, it's a war against civilians, against population. It's a genocidal, very cruel war.
And how important is it at a particular time, a moment like this, that you're relying on Western support, and you need that support?
It's crucially important because Western military support saves lives of Ukrainians, of Ukrainian civilian population, of Ukrainian children, and we are in desperate need of such support. And this tragic example is illustration that we need more air defense systems, reliable air defense systems, to protect not only the capital of Ukraine, Kyiv, but also other cities. So without this support, military aid, we would not be able to survive, and we would be exterminated by Russia. To me, it's obvious.
And Keir Starmer, the support that you've seen from Britain and from Keir Starmer, is that enough, or do you need more?
The thing is that we need to reach parity with Russia in terms of quality and quantity of weaponry. And of course, we're extremely grateful to our friend, the United Kingdom, and we highly appreciate, highly value all your aid, especially military aid provided to Ukraine, because it saves human lives. But at the same time, the situation, the reality is such that Russia has more weaponry and it has more manpower. And to make up for this gap, we need more weaponry, including, of course, the United Kingdom. And what is crucially important, by the way, is to lift the ban on the use of Western weaponry in the territory of the aggressor state, in the territory of Russia.
You're talking about the Storm Shadow missiles?
Yes, we're talking about long-range missiles. We are talking about ATACMS, HIMARS. We need Patriot systems to defend our systems, our cities from Russian aggression.
And you say it's highly important. Do you think it could make a difference if you were to get that weaponry?
Of course, it's making difference in terms of saving lives and defending our cities and our civilian population. But at the same time, we are hopeful that we can win this war if we are provided with enough weaponry and weaponry of high quality. Especially, we're talking here about long-range missiles. And Ukraine has already shown that it can be very creative in waging defense war against Russia. The Kursk operation is a good example. Another example is situation in the Black Sea, where as a result of Ukrainian offensive actions, Russian Black Sea fleet had to flee this territory. So we can achieve victories, but we need your support and your military and technical aid.
Now, that was Oleksandr Merezhko, who is an MP in the Ukrainian parliament and chairs the Foreign Policy Committee. So he's well placed to give us an interview this evening. I'm very grateful to Mr. Merezhko. As we've been hearing this evening, the